Today we are starting with their basic semi-sweet chocolate chunk cookie. It's described as chocolate chip, but make it chunky. A delicious cookie filled with irresistible semi-sweet chocolate chunks and a sprinkle of flaky sea salt. Next we have creamy cinnamon roll cheesecake. It's a creamy cinnamon cheesecake on a cinnamon spice graham cracker crust, swirled with buttery cinnamon topping, and finished with cream cheese glaze and a dollop of fresh whipped cream. Next, we have the raspberry cupcake cookie, a vanilla cupcake cookie topped with a decadent swirl of raspberry cream cheese, frosting, and a dash of white sprinkle. Next is the Hershey's S'more Skillet cookie. It's a gooey graham cracker base with melty pieces of Hershey chocolate, topped with fluffy marshmallows mousse, a drizzle of melted chocolate, and a crunch of graham cracker streusel. Next up is the chocolate milkshake cookie, which my Crumbl didn't have. They said they didn't have the ingredients for it. Getting to be a normal occurrence now, sadly. This is a chilled chocolate cookie rolled in chocolate sprinkles, topped with a chocolate mousse and a whipped cream dollop. All right, everybody, we got 4 to try this week. Now, you might ask, why am I only trying 4 when there was 6 cookies in the lineup? Well, Crumbl, instead of doing a collab, went with a second mystery cookie, which is something they're going to be doing next week as well. And the 2 mystery cookies that we had for my branch were not appetizing. I had a standard vanilla sugar, so it's a pink sugar but without the pink icing, and then oatmeal chocolate chip. Not 2 flavors I really wanted to try. So hopefully your Crumbl near you have better mystery flavors, because ours were not good. And then, by the way, unfortunately, I can't try the hot chocolate because they didn't have the parts for it. That's horrible. I double checked and looked at the menu, and it said sold out. When I got there, they said, yeah, we don't have anything for it. We're hoping to get it later today. So hopefully your Crumbl has everything that they're supposed to on the day that they start, because that would just make sense. With all of that being said, let's get into cookies. So for my 4th one, I went ahead and just got their normal chocolate chunk. So we're going to try that one this week. So we had more than just 3 to try. Haven't had the chocolate chunk in a while, so here we go. As far as chocolate chip cookies go, Crumbl makes some of the best. The cookie tastes chocolate chippy throughout. You have the chocolate chunks, which is a really good chocolate flavor. Overall, that's a great cookie. You can heat it up, dip it in milk, whatever you like. That is the standard. So if you like chocolate chip cookies, go to Crumbl. That's one of the best that you're going to find out there. 3 more to try. I figure let's go with raspberry cupcake, because they have had that one before, and I'll leave the brand new flavors for last. So raspberry cupcake. Looks like a little vanilla cupcake cookie with the raspberry topping on top. And let's see how it goes. Their cupcake cookies are very good, mainly because of the icing. The icing is not overly sweet, complements the cookie well. You have that cupcake tasting of the cookie with that frosting on top. And usually if you have something that's a little bit too frosty, it's earthy sweet and it's just disgusting. But the raspberry topping on this really is creamy. It gives you the raspberry hint of flavor. It tastes really good. If you are a fan of raspberries, you're going to enjoy this cookie. If you're not too into the raspberry flavor taste, then you won't. Overall, this does give me that, that mental taste of a raspberry cupcake. So very well done, Crumbl. On to the new flavors. Let's go with cinnamon cheesecake. Cinnamon roll cheesecake. Super messy. This thing was hard to cut into, I'll tell you. But let's try it. See if we can get a little bit of the icing and everything else. Got very messy. Sadly, I'm not getting a lot of cinnamon roll flavor. I'm getting an overabundant amount of cheesecake flavor, a hint of cinnamon. I don't really even taste the glaze on top. So for me, this is not one I would get. I've had a cinnamon roll cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory before, and that one punches you in the mouth with cinnamon roll flavor. This, unfortunately, does not do that. I don't know if Crumbl is trying to go a little bit light on the cinnamon roll flavor, or if they're just trying to make it really a cheesecake flavor. But for me, this was a miss. Really need to have more cinnamon roll flavor if you're going to name it a cinnamon roll cheesecake. One more to try. Last but not least, we have the S'mores Skillet cookie featuring Hershey. Because honestly, you can't do a s'mores without Hershey. I went ahead and put like the little dollop of marshmallow cream there on top. We're gonna see how it differs from their vanilla cream, vanilla bean cream that they usually put on their Skillet cookie. So let's take a look. Pretty good. The critique I've had on Crumbl when they do their s'mores cookies is they usually just put a marshmallow on top there and melt it, which doesn't get all around. The fact that they put the marshmallow cream on top to where you can spread it around, much better. I appreciate that they actually put Hershey's chocolate in there, because the Hershey chocolate is a great chocolate. It really is, especially being up here in PA, close to Hershey. You can't go wrong with Hershey's chocolate. The graham cracker skillet on the bottom tastes just like a normal skillet, like Crumbl usually does. Doesn't really put it apart. I'm not tasting really graham crackery flavors. So to me, it tastes like a chocolate marshmallow cookie. But still, the flavors are not bad at all. So not bad, but I definitely need milk. It's milk time. Down the hatch. Now time to rank all of these 4 cookies. Now I will be including the mystery cookies this week in the total of 6, so we can just talk about them. So coming in at number 6 for me is going to be the vanilla sugar cookie, because sugar cookie is the most basic cookie flavor out there, and vanilla is the most basic topping flavor you can put there. So really our mystery this week was basic of basic. Crumbl, you can do a lot better than that one. Eliminate that one from your list, because that's just awful. Especially if you're holding out for that to be a mystery. Something someone's waiting to see all week, and then whamp whamp, it's a vanilla sugar cookie. Very sad. Coming in at number 5, the other mystery cookie, oatmeal chocolate chip. Now, I love oatmeal cookies when they don't include raisins, and if they have butterscotch, because oatmeal and butterscotch, that's a really good flavoring together. Oatmeal and chocolate doesn't do anything for me. Again, I saw that this morning and I was like, well, that's a big miss, unfortunately. So the 2 mystery flavors that could have been aren't. I looked at several that are around the area, and it seems that every other Crumbl, other than the one close to us, had some real thought put into theirs, where ours kind of felt like an afterthought. Now, going with the cookies that we actually got this week. Coming in at number 4, the cinnamon roll cheesecake. Huge miss. This really could have been something quite good, especially if you were a fan of cinnamon roll. But it's just too much cheesecake, not enough cinnamon roll. So, don't know what they did there, but that just didn't do it for me. Coming in at number 3, I'm going to have to go with their standard chocolate chunk cookie. Really great chocolate chunk cookie. By the standards of a chocolate chunk, it's up there. But when you compare it to other flavors that Crumbl does, it's not their best. But I know they do have a deal now. If you want to get 4 of those cookies in a box, you can get it for $10. So that's not a bad deal at all. Coming in at number 2, all the way up to number 2, raspberry cupcake. Really good raspberry flavor. Their cupcake cookies are really delicious. They know how to do them well, just like they do with their milkshake cookies. Unfortunately, I would love to have the milkshake cookie back in this lineup. Since I didn't try it this week, I didn't put it in here. It would probably be towards the top 2, if not 1. But with all of that being said, number 1 this week is going to be the S'mores Skillet cookie featuring Hershey, because it's got the Hershey chocolate, it's got the marshmallow flavor that you can actually spread around, not just a marshmallow, and it's got a cookie that's supposed to taste like graham cracker. Didn't taste like that too much for me, but it is what it is. That was a pretty good tasting cookie overall. Now on to talk about next week, where hopefully it's better than this week. And now with next week, Seems like it's going to be a lot of the same. We got 2 mystery cookies where hopefully they'll be good. Really don't know until we hit next week. I'm hoping our Crumbl steps up and actually does really good cookies. They are bringing pink sugar back. Won't be getting that one because, again, it's a sugar cookie with just pink flavored icing. Not one that I really like. They're bringing hazelnut sea salt cookie. That could be a very good tasting cookie or not, depending upon if they cover it with hazelnut, if it's just like a drizzle of hazelnut, if it's filled with hazelnut. Really depends on how they do it. I'm hoping it's all over, but I'm worried it's going to be a drizzle. You then have a birthday cake featuring Oreo. So it's a birthday cake cookie featuring Oreo. That's usually a pretty good one because they have a nice cream cheese on top. It's got Oreo flavor. Not bad at all. And the main one for next week is the confetti cake. They're bringing back where they have the 2 layers of cake with some confetti icing in the middle on top with some sprinkles. So that was pretty good. Kids really enjoy that flavor. But let me know, which one did you think was better? This week? Next week? Right now, I think with Crumbl getting back into the mystery cookies, it's kind of a bummer for us. That was something we were very excited that they got away from, because nothing worse than hoping for a good cookie and then getting nothing, just like we had today. So let me know in your comments. What do you think? Do you like the mystery cookies or not? And that'll finish it up for this week. As you can see, family's not here. That's because I work a late one today, so they all had to go off to school, and I'm filming this in the morning. Unfortunately, that's how it works sometimes, where I'm having a cover on a Monday. So here it is. I believe next week we should have the whole crew back together, and hopefully we'll try these cookies and they'll taste better than what they sound. But as far as this week is concerned, been there, done that. See you next time. Bye.
Thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate you watching it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Done that. Like and subscribe to Ben Mayor Done That.